pool. Oh my.
Maui Adventure with Chris Terzich. Our adventure begins at the Hyatt Regency, a classic Hawaiian property nicely maintained with a characteristic atrium which is beautifully landscaped and complete with birdsong, penguins, yes, penguins, and parrots. I would recommend a sunset dinner at Japango and attendance at the Hyatt's very nice luau. But my favorite is the pool. It's been dwarfed by other newer versions on larger properties in Hawaii and elsewhere, but is still lots of fun with its waterfalls, cave, and Disney-esque tropical splendor. My favorite part of the pool is the slide, which I understand has left kids and some adults pouting and crying in fear. It's steep and dark and dumps you into the pool rather unceremoniously. And after your nasal cleanse from the slide aftermath, you can enjoy a drink at the cool cave lounge and tell your Sigo how brave you were. A short 40-minute drive from Ka'anapali gets you to the lush and spiritual Iao Valley. You'll get a taste of Hana without the 2.5-hour drive. Rushing water, cathedral-like valley walls, and a mix of native plants surround. Be respectful. This is a sacred place to the Hawaiians. Bring your camera because postcard opportunities abound. Just 15 minutes north of Ka'anapali by car is the Ironwood Ranch. With a review of the rules and proper horsemanship, you are on your way. We did the sunset version, which was cooler, over relatively gentle terrain ranging from upcountry grasslands with nice views to the ocean and nearby Lanai and Molokai, to a lush and shaded valley complete with wild coffee, native Hawaiian trees, native cultural sites, and beautiful native wildflowers. Definitely a nice ride. All too soon it's time to jump north a bit to the Sheraton Maui. A nicely kept older hotel with a small river pool, good facilities, okay restaurant, and sublime sunset views. And a location that is phenomenal, Black Rock Beach. The beach is very wide and sandy here, and the water was about 80 degrees. What makes Black Rock really special is the diving and snorkeling. With little surge and currents as long as you're protected by the rock, the 50 to 100 foot visibility water, healthy corals on the rebound, and myriad fish equals some of the easiest and best snorkeling in Maui, maybe all of the islands. Headquartered in the Fairway Shops strip mall less than 5 minutes from the Sheraton, Skyline Eco Adventures provides some adrenaline-producing zip lining. With 8 zip lines ranging from about 400 feet to almost 1,800 feet in length, you'll be in for a memorable experience. After a discussion of safety and the rules at the lower base, the very fun but calm guides help you gear up with your harness and helmet, then it's off to go back into the van and up to the top. So the first guide takes to the line and zips across to be the catcher. Somehow I ended up being first in line, which was not my intention. But I knew there were many that have done this before, and the guide's easygoing, humorous, and professional demeanor set me at ease, and I went for it. The second guide hooks you up and sends you on your way. It was very cool, and I never felt unsafe. Nevertheless, the adrenaline was pumping, and it was a blast. And remember, your camera doesn't need sunscreen, so check your lens. There are only a few parts where you have to hike between lines, and they're not far, and the views of the Lahaina and Ka'anapali coastline and nearby islands makes it go by quickly. So each line after number 1 has a theme. You can jump, run, go backwards off the deck, etc. Although it's not mandatory really, except for zip line 6, where without running, the distance and the angle makes it so you could fall short of the landing platform, literally leaving you hanging, which I think everybody in the group thought would not be that much fun.
Yeah, definitely gotta find a new name. Yep. I might call you Unicorn because of your horn on top.
There you go.
Then it's time for the 1,750-foot last zip line, number 8. Let me tell you, that is really a blast, and you get some good speed on this one. And after doing 7, you feel like a pro, and you do things like go one-handed and try to touch the bushes blurring past you. You know the guides have your back and everything else, so you can relax and enjoy the view and the speed.
That was so cool. Oh my goodness.
What do you think?
It was wonderful. That was so cool.
Whether coming for a special event or just a vacation, Maui has some great options, from beautiful resort hotels to wonders both above and below the surface. Just be open-minded and go for it. See you next time on Adventure with Chris Terzich.